Welcome back, sir. So, in the last class, we had done with company audit and auditors, including revision. Chalo, we'll do the scanner on the company audit and auditors. It contains MTPs, RTPs, previous exam question papers from 1994, maybe more than before 1994 to 2025. 20. If you can able to do this scanner, fit for the exam. मित्रों मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, except everything is covered here. RTPs, MTPs, ICA to your knowledge, ICA illustrations, previous exam questions. इसको क्या करने बेटा आफ्टर माई लेक्चर नहीं पढ़ना, लिखना. कितना बार लिखना? बार बार लिखना, बार बार लिखना. नहीं है तो 4 अटेम्प्ट्स लिखना पड़ेगा बेटा, अच्छे बच्चे. So this chapter starts with the section 139, section till section 148. The first section is 139. We'll discuss questions on the 139. What is 148? Cost audit. Which audit? Last section, cost audit. So we'll start with section 139, appointment of the auditor. एक एक देखेंगे. कैसे देखेंगे? So आ रहा बेटा, क्या आ रहा? First question, this was asked in the exam MTP 3 marks October 2020 and old IC material, new IC material also. This question is there beta. TYK बोले तो test your knowledge, SMS study material question. 1/4 of the subscribed capital of AMC Limited was held by Government of Rajasthan. So there is a company called AMC. It has 100 shares. Out of 100 shares, 25 shares are held by the Government of Rajasthan, and remaining 75 shares are held by the general public. Which public? Mr. Vikas, chartered accountant, was appointed as an auditor of the company in the AGM. Who will appoint the auditor in the AGM? Shareholders. Held on 30th April 2020 by passing the ordinary resolution. For appointment of the auditor, we require OR SR. OR. So OR is passed. Whether it is a government company, beta? Because a company is to be a government company not less than 51% of the capital held by central government, state government, or jointly. Since here how much is shares are held by government? Only 25%. So it is not a government company. That is the crux of the question, frankly speaking. Mr. Mukesh. ओ मुकेश ने बट सिनेमा में आता ना मुकेश, आप पेर मुकेश हो, मेरा नाम मुकेश, मैं 2 बैंगल्स बेच दिया, वो अलग बेटा, वो पान परक मुकेश, ये अलग है बेटा. Mr. Mukesh, shareholder of the company, objects the manner of appointment of Vikas on the ground that violation of the Companies Act. Mukesh arguing that or objecting that you people are not appointing the auditor properly. Why he saying like that? Because shares are held by government. It is a government company. No, just one look at the screen only. Don't look at any material on any book. Decide whether objection of Mukesh is tenable. Is it valid, beta? It is not valid, not tenable. Objection is not tenable. Whether here auditor is appointed properly or improperly. Super mind blowing. Also examine the consequence of above appointment. Consequence, what is the consequence of this appointment? But valid and invalid? Perfectly valid appointment. Perfectly valid appointment. What is the consequence? Ara आता बेटा. 1/4 of the share capital of the same question है बेटा. देखो बेटा कितना बड़ा है, देखो बेटा 2005 में आया, 2014 में आया, 2020 में आया, ICA टेस्ट नॉलेज में भी है, 5 बार आया बेटा. Without changing the company name also. Without in the place of Mukesh, he becomes Sanjay. That is the only difference. Yes sir, no sir. बारू बारू आ रहा, सेम क्वेश्चन 4 बार आ रहा. अलवी लिखना बेटा, घर जाके लिखना. Step number 1, as per section 139 of the company set, appointment of auditor by company vest generally with the members. Generally shareholders will appoint the auditor of the company, except in case of first auditor and filling the casual vacancy is not caused by resignation of the auditor. in which case power to appoint vests with BOD. So in case of the first auditor, casual vacancy other than the resignation is appointed by BOD. Generally members. But in case of casual vacancy other than resignation and first auditor is appointed by the BOD. Appointment by members is by way of the order resolution only. Generally we have to pass the over only for appointment of the auditor. Facts of the case. As per section 245 of the Companies Act, the holding a 25% of shares in AMC Limited by Government of Rajasthan does not make it as a government company, since it will be treated as a non-government company only. It is not a government company. So appointment of the order is perfectly valid. ऐसा लिखे तो you should write about the government company also. ऐसा लिखे तो आपको 4 मार्क आने का चांस है बेटा. 3 marks, 4 marks, 4 marks. Next question beta. Mr. Mudit is a partner of SM and associates. Form is beta. M stands for Mudit, A stands for maybe Sanjay. Look at the screen only, everyone. Mr. CA Mudit is a partner of SM and Co. Chartered Accountants and ML. So SM and company has chartered auditors of the Liberal Limited, a listed company for last 10 years. 10 years means 2 terms of 5 consecutive years. One company is a beta. Company का नाम क्या बेटा? Liberal, LIBERAL, Liberal Company Limited. For this company, SM and Co completed the 2 terms of the 5 consecutive years. SM and Associates completed the 2 terms of the 5 consecutive years. M is a partner in the SM and Associates and also the ML and Associates also. Is also partner of the ML and Associates. Advice under the relevant provisions of the company set whether ML and company appoint as a short orders of rebellion during the cooling period. Next 5 years cooling period is no. In this cooling period, can ML become the auditors? No, we discussed one question already. Yes sir, no sir. One of the form is disqualified, none of the forms will be appointed as auditor if they are having a common partner. Mudit is a partner in the SM and also the ML. ये क्वेश्चन 5 मार्क के लिए पूछे बेटा 24 में लास्ट ईयर. ये देखो बेटा इतना आसान क्वेश्चन. द सेम क्वेश्चन came again in 18 beta. Same as it is. Is not changing the name also. In the place of Mudit, he is replacing with M. That is only difference. In the place of the Liberal, he is making it as a Global Limited. As it is. 2 बार आया बेटा. 4 मार्क 5 मार्क के लिए. So section 139(2) of the Companies Act provides that no listed company or company belongs to a prescribed class of company shall appoint or reappoint firm as auditor more than 2 terms of 5 consecutive years. Don't 10 years. बेटा उन्हें लिख सकते बेटा, हमने लिख रहे बेटा. हाँ. The provision provides that the audit firm which has completed the 2 terms of 5 consecutive years shall not be eligible or eligible for reappointment as auditor in the same company for the 5 years from the completion of the 2 terms of 5 consecutive years. You know, beta 5 plus 5. Where is Ganesh? Huh? Okay, no problem. Papam, sir feel differently maybe. We'll discuss. Further, it provides the term as on the date of appointment, no audit firm having the common partner. Which partner beta? If one of the partners is disqualified, whole firm will be disqualified. In the given question, SM and Co company has completed the 2 terms of 5 consecutive years. So ML and company cannot be appointed as the statutory auditors. 2 बार आया बेटा. कितना बार आया? Mrs. Vivasu is conducting the audit of the Right Trading Limited for the past 9 years. How many beta? Previously 9 years. है ना? Measures is a audit firm better. They're doing the audit for the last 9 years. One term completed 5 years and second term 4 years completed. Now, due to the requirement of rotation of the auditor, Mrs. Vivasu is going to retire in the upcoming AGM. In this place, XYZ will be appointed as the auditor of the Right Trading Limited. One of the partner F, who was in charge of the certification of the financial statements of the company, retired from Vivasu Limited and joining into the XYZ. So, one firm is beta W form. Yes sir, no sir. This was completed the two terms of a consecutive years. In this form, what happened? Huh? Don't talk. One second. Yeah. So one firm is beta Vivatsu. In this firm has completed the two terms of a consecutive years. Which company beta? Right Trading Limited. There is a company called Right Trading Limited. So 9 years is completed. Next year they're going to retire. Last year they're having. He said, they're going to be retire at the upcoming AGM. 9 years are already completed with the last year beta. So with this year we will complete the two terms of a consecutive years. Clear? So can Vivitsu will become the auditors of the this right limited beta? Two terms are completed no beta. 5 consecutive years and 5 consecutive years. In this cooling period, can Vivitsu become the auditor? No. So there is another firm called XYZ. Which firm beta? XYZ and Associates. One partner is there in the W and Associates Vivatsu. F is written from this firm, joining in the this firm. Can this firm become the auditor of the company in the cooling period? Because common partner. Then beta, the logic is there must be retire, there must be independence, there must be clear? समझ में आया क्वेश्चन? Next. Same question I think. ये देखो बेटा कितना बार आ रहा है देखो बेटा, as it is repeating so many number of times. Mr. Ramachandra is a partner and in charge of A and Associates. Ramachandra is a partner of the A and Associates. कौन firm is बेटा? Firm का नाम क्या है बेटा? A and Associates. In this firm, Ramachandra is one of the partner. The firm is appointed as auditors of the Badri Limited. Which limited बेटा? Badri Limited. Ramachandra retires from the. He is retiring from the this firm A and Associates after some time joining in the Gupta and Gupta firm of partners. He is joining. There is a company called Badri. Okay. There is a person called Rama Chandra. He is a partner of the which firm beta? A and Associates. A and Associates. Ramachandra is returning from this firm, joining into the another firm, Gupta and Gupta kate beta. And SG Gupta, some other Gupta. Joined as auditor in the firm. Advise Badri Limited whether the company adhere to provisions of the company set by appointing the Gupta and Gupta as auditors of the firm. If this firm is completed two terms of 5 consecutive years, same question upper wala. In this cooling period, can Gupta and Gupta become the auditors? Same. है ना बेटा? In the place of F, he is replacing with Ramachandra. वही क्वेश्चन आता बेटा, बार बार आता. Ineligible. Gupta and Gupta will be ineligible in the cooling period. State the manner of rotation of the auditors on expiry of the term. Direct question beta. 15 में आया direct question. If individual is appointed as auditor, beta he can act as auditor for one term of 5 consecutive years. One term of 5 consecutive years. Then 5 years cooling period. Individual. If firm is appointed as auditor, beta they can act as auditor for the two terms. 5 consecutive years. 5 consecutive years. Then 5 years will be the cooling period. This will be for the individual as an auditor. This will be for the firm as an auditor. Done? बेटा ये क्वेश्चंस कितना करे तो उतना ग्रिप आता. In the exam hall you will not get confused. बेटा don't spend time in understand the question again in the exam. You should know the question before going to exam. It can happen only through scanner beta. This will happen in every subject including casting, FM, tax. Actually, when I was in intermediate at the MEC 10+2, I used to feel I am the super talented at the accountancy. I used to get some 90 plus in the IP, MEC first year, MEC second year. Good marks only. I used to feel I am the good at accounts. Then after joining CA foundation, I realized I don't know anything. Then especially CA enter, when I went CA, PCC. So we are calling now it as a intern, but earlier we used to call it as a IPCC. Before that we used to call it as a PCC. Before that we used to call it as a intern. Before 2006, before 2006 intern. After 2006 PCC, we joined in the 2006. When I was in the PCC, I realized professional competency course. PCC means IPCC means integrated professional competency course. So now he's renaming it as a intern recently 2019 around. So uh, I was very bad at the accounts. So I know that because never tally. When I used to attend the class, twice I attended the classes. Second time coaching also I went for the accounts. Still I was unable to understand. Then I was in Vijayawada supervise at that time. Then in my class there was a senior beta, and he came from the degree. I came from CA foundation, but that guy went from the degree. Then after my class, I used to go to his room. My class will be completed by the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock only. Only one group na beta. So I used to go to his room after having a lunch. I used to sit with him, and now we're calling it a scanner. At that time we used to call it as a compiler. We used to call it as a compiler. I purchased the ICA used to give compilers at that time. I think ICA used to give the compiler. Never purchased. Somehow I was getting some compiler of the accounts. I went to his name is Sambaya, my senior name. I used to go to Sambaya room. I used to sit with him. I used to solve every problem. I got exemption in the accountancy, but not in the law, but not in the auditing, but not in the tax. Exemption. That is the power of the scanner. That is the power of the compilers. एक करो तो बस से बेटा 59. Sir, do we have the same like this repetition in the tax, so accounts, so costing FM also? As it is आता every subject. 6 out of 6 papers, not only law. If you see my tax scanner also, same questions रहते बेटा. College assessment year will change. The competition will change, but from year to year, mostly will not change better. Mostly. Once in a while, even amendment is there. How much it will amend better? 5% it will amend, 10% it will amend. Total it will not amend, no better. So scanners are very, very important, sir. Manner of rotation of the auditors will not be applicable to a company A which is having देखो बेटा, he's asking the criteria to whom applicable, to whom this is not applicable. Which one? Oh, rotation, to whom rotation is applicable, to whom rotation is not applicable is asking. But rotation किसको applicable है बेटा? ये वाला is asking बेटा. It's applicable to whom? Capital no? कितना? 10 crores. Private company capital 20 crores. So private company or public company capital less than the 10 crores or 20 crores, but borrowings and every listed company देखेंगे. Manner of rotation are applicable to which is having the capital of the 15 crores. Private or public company having the capital. Where he specified beta? 15 crores and having the public borrowings kitna beta? 50 crores. Because it's a private company. Even it is a private company, it is applicable. Even it is a private company, it will be applicable if the capital is 20 crores or more, or borrowings. Rotation applicable, not applicable. It is applicable to listed company and unlisted public companies 10 crores. Private companies 20 crores capital. But A and B above capital is less than the above specified limits 10 and 20, but borrowings 50 crores. So it's applicable, not applicable in this case. Here on he will give 4 marks better. Remember that this only this 50 crores concept, no? But if you remember this one, 4 marks. Concept is a difficult, easy, but it is easy to remember unless we do scanner more number of times. Doing means writing. Beta, believe me, beta. Again, I'm telling you, our syllabus bhi ho gaya mostly. At the end of the chapter, summary लिखना जरूरत, mandatory, compulsory. Few people will be there, beta. Let me spend 2 minutes. I'm staying in the SR Nagar. I want to go to Tirupati beta for Balaji Darshan. I have to go to Secunderabad railway station by spending 2 hours from SR Nagar to Secunderabad because peak season. traffic. Then I have to wait in the Secondabad station for the 2 hours, 3 hours for the train. Then I have to do the 12 hours journey to reach Tirupati. Then Tirupati station to Tirupati bus stand 1 hour. From there we have to go to Alipiri. Steps we will be doing but 1 hour journey. Then I have to spend 3 to 4 hours for walking towards Tirumala. Then I have to spend nearly 10 hours in the queue line. 10 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Average 10 hours. Sometimes 2 days also. Let me take 6 hours. Pony. I spend 6 hours on the queue line. Then by God's grace, I am entering into the main temple. How many seconds we can stand maximum? 30 seconds. Maximum we can stand. Then he's closing the eyes and asking the Bhagavan, give me CA final, CA enter, girlfriend. Bye. You're supposed to open your eyes, especially in that 30 seconds. Why are you spending these many hours, beta? 2 hours, 2 hours, 12 hours, 1 hour, 4 hours, and 6 hours to have the darshan of the Venkateshwara Swami, Bhagavan. After spending nearly 20-25 hours of journey, and you can watch the Bhagavan for maximum of the 6 seconds, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, or 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever. Then you're closing your eyes. Fayda kya hai beta? We're spending nearly 10 days for understand the concept. You are able to understand. Beta, do you have 10 hours per 10 hours for every chapter before the exam? No. This 10 hours कितना important है? वो समर लिखना उतना important है. उसके बाद scanner लिखना उतना important है. Beta, believe me, tell me, if you write the summary of the chapter at the end of every chapter, if you do the scanner, कुछ भी नहीं करना. Don't read my running notes. Don't touch ICA material. Don't touch any material. Just make the whole chapter into 2 pages, 3 pages summary plus the scanner. Can you able to get exemption? Cakewalk. Frankly speaking, 120 marks paper will be there. Not 120. कम से कम 80 marks आता ना बेटा. कम से कम 60 marks तो आता ना. पक्का ये क्वेश्चन से. But how many of you doing the summary? This is what we are doing. We are working these many hours to go to Tirupati. Then we are closing our eyes. Let me tell you one more thing, beta. And syllabus also completed, na beta. So we are taking the coaching for nearly 8 months effectively. Then we will spend nearly 3 months or 2 months for the revision. Total 10 hours we are working, right? To work effectively in the exam for 3 hours. Yes sir, no sir. This 10 hours is equal to this 2 months. This 2 months is equal to 1.5 day before the exam. That 1.5 day is equal to 3 hours. If you have to work effectively these 3 hours before going to exam hall, your mind supposed to be calm or stressed? Calm. Student, exam starts by 1:45. Paper will come by 2 o'clock. You can enter into exam hall by 1:30, I think. 1:45 paper will come. That guy will be keep on studying till 1:45. Your brain is always stressed. When you're stressed, you can able to understand. Foolishness. If your exam starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, beta, wake up from your bed 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Student will wake up in the morning 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, keep on studying. Brain is already exhausted. How it will work in 3 hours? You are not killing 3 hours, you are killing the 1 year of your career. You're listening for 10 hours, not adding the summary. You're listening for 10 hours, not have time for the 1 hour of scanner. That is the crux, no beta. A tree has to give the fruit, no? It will take 5 years time. Just keep on pouring the water for 4.5 years. So next 6 months you are going to get the fruit. He's already exhausted. He left. That is summary, no beta. So wait for more 6 months. Wait for 1 hour. Spend more 1 hour to do the scanner. This 10 hours is useless if you don't do the scanner. This 10 hours is useless if you don't read the summary. समझ में आ रहा बेटा? This is what most of the people are doing. What I feel. Next question beta, appointment of first auditors anta. Which auditor? The first chart we have discussed no beta. Na bara malam beta. So many questions are there based on that. Yeah, government company. एक बार फटाफट रिवाइज करके 1 मिनट में. गवर्नमेंट कंपनी काग 60 days. If CAG fails, BOD within the next 30 days. If BOD fails, members within the next. Other than government company, BOD 30 days. If they fails, members next 90 days in the AGM. AGM देखेंगे बेटा क्वेश्चन. देखो, we have revised maximum 5 seconds. 5 seconds, I think. That's the power of revision. Shivam Limited is incorporated on 1/1/2020. The company wants to appoint Shivam Limited. है ना बेटा? It's not maybe government, may not be government. Mostly not government company. The company wants to appoint the first auditors. Please enumerate the company relevant provisions of the Company Act with respect to appointment of the first auditor by BOD within how many days? If BOD fails, within next 90 days. Tenure till the first AGM. ये same question बेटा, देखो कितना बड़ा है, देखो बेटा same question. Appointed by the BOD within 30 days. If BOD fails, inform the members. They'll appoint within the next 90 days in the AGM. His tenure till the first AGM. The MD of the ABS Limited himself appointed Akash. Can MD appoint himself? BOD is अलग होता है, MD अलग होता है. Remember बेटा. Who will appoint the auditor? BOD. You know that BOD will appoint the auditor within the first 30 days. Do you know that MD is अलग है, BOD is अलग है? BOD में MD एक पार्ट है बेटा. गवर्नमेंट में मोदी एक पार्ट है. मोदी इज नॉट गवर्नमेंट. गवर्नमेंट में मोदी भी एक पार्ट, मेजर पार्ट. सर नो सर, मोदी इज नॉट इक्वल टू गवर्नमेंट. गवर्नमेंट में मोदी एक पार्ट, बीबोडी में एमडी एक पार्ट है. सो ऐसे वाला क्वेश्चंस इजी या डिफिकल्ट? फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग इजी. विदाउट डूइंग दिस कैन यू एबल टू आंसर? MD of ABS Limited himself appoints Mr. Akash, practice chartered accountant, as the first auditors of the company. Is it valid? Valid? Explain the provisions of the Companies Act. है ना बेटा? ये सेम क्वेश्चन कितना बार आया? 22 में आया, 22 में भी आया बेटा, 6 साल के बाद. So first auditors appointed by the, open it no, appointed by the BOD, है ना? In this company, who is appointing बेटा? MD. It is a violation of section 139. So MD cannot appoint. कितना मार्क बेटा? 3 to 4 marks weightage. 2 marks में आया. But very easy, dead easy question. You will think in the exam, BOD, MD is more powerful. I think MD can do. No बेटा, BOD में MD एक पार्ट है बेटा. समझ में आ रहा? I told you already, 100 students are failing in the exam. 90 students will fail having the subject. They will read again. They will fail again. They will fail again. They will fail again. Not because of lack of section knowledge. He knows the section knowledge. He don't know implementation, application. Maya Limited is a public company. Maharashtra Bank is holding 18%. कितना बेटा? Does it mean it is a government company? No. Subsequent. Explain the following: how to appoint the first auditor and subsequent auditors. First auditor is appointed by the BOD. BOD fails, members. BOD within 30 days. BOD fails, members within next 90 days. Subsequent auditors appointed by the members only, as per rule 3. वो lengthy process लिखना बेटा. कब आया बेटा? 6 marks के लिए पूछा. The board of directors of the Mines Limited, a listed company, appointed Mr. Guru Chartered Accountant as the first auditor within the 30 days. Within the 30 days of date of registration of the company, to hold the office from the date of incorporation till the conclusion of the first AGM. In the first AGM, who will appoint members? There is a company called Guru Limited beta. Mines Limited. For this company, BOD is appointing Guru, first auditor, when within the 30 days of incorporation. So he is supposed to hold the office till the first AGM. Clarity is there. Ara. Huh? At the first AGM, Guru was reappointed to hold the office from the conclusion of its first AGM till the conclusion of the 6th AGM. Shareholders also appointing the Guru only. In the light of the provisions of the Companies Act 2013, examine the validity of the Mr. Guru. Appointment of the first auditor by Guru is the valid. Appointment of Guru at the subsequent AGM is valid due to the fact that the appointment of the first auditor made by the board of directors is a separate appointment and period of such appointment is not considered. while Mr. Guru is appointed as the first auditor in the general meeting, which is for the period of the from the conclusion of the first AGM till the conclusion of the sixth AGM. So we'll get it out whether Guru was appointed by the BOD in the within the 30 days of incorporation, whether it is counted for the purpose of the quorum or not, for the purpose of the rotation or not, we should not be counted. We should not be, because it is separate kate beta. And question is easy. If you do scan at least once, समझ में है बेटा? So who is appointing the Guru? BOD within 30 days of incorporation. He is holding the office till the first AGM. So he is going down. He retired. This members again he is appointing. Yes sir, no sir. He can hold the office from conclusion of first AGM to till the conclusion of the sixth AGM. Then एक अब आया बेटा एग्जाम में, और देखो बेटा कितना बार आया, 1 2 3 4 times आया बेटा. State the procedure for following. Explain the relevant provisions of the company. Said appointment of first auditor when BOD did not appoint. BOD is not appointing. We have informed to members. Members will appoint within how many days? 90 days. Which AGM? Which GM? EGM. Surgery. Last bench. Look at the screen now. What I am doing? What is the purpose? People close eyes after reaching the Bhagwan. इधर बेटा दोबारा एग्जाम में write a short notes on the appointment of the auditors by members by the 2003. Whatever the question was asked in 97, the same question is repeating in 2025 also after 28 years. That may be your mother age or father age around. ये देखो बेटा SM study material TYK. I said TYK. Explain how the auditor will be appointed in the following cases. Government company. Who will appoint the government company auditor? COG. If COG fails, BOD. Same question beta. Central government. Same question as it is. Next. Shiv Limited is incorporated on 3/10/2020. If you are observing, we are doing only one section. 139 only. Shiv Limited is incorporated on 3/10/2020. The company is having the paid up share capital of 5 crores. कितना बेटा? And following are the key shareholders of the company. Central government कितना बेटा? 1.5. Government of Punjab 5 into 50% is equal to 2.5. If more than 2.5 held by the government, it's said to be government company. Analysis exam में है ना बेटा. 1.5 plus 1.23 अम्मा whether it is a government company or not. Yes, the first auditors of the company has been appointed by BOD. Why BOD is appointing? COG may be failed. The members of the company has objected the appointment by the board of directors. According to the members, it is only the members who can appoint the first auditor. Members are saying that BOD, you are wrong. I am not supposed to appoint the auditor because it's the government company. Are super inka. Advise the company on the validity of the appointments as per the provisions of the company set. Advise whether the contents of the members is correct or incorrect. Exam में 4 mark के लिए पूछे बेटा. So not less than 51% capital held by whom beta? Government. Who will appoint the auditor beta? COG. The board of directors will appoint the auditor within next 30 days when BOD COG fails. In the given case, Shiv Limited is a government company. Shiv Limited is a, because 50% is there. How much percentage beta? Is there? He's making the calculation also beta. How much percentage also is making the calculation. So who has to appoint beta? COG. Thus contents of the members is that only members can appoint the first auditors is perfectly invalid. 6 mark, 6 marks. Casual vacancy. Which vacancy? Whether it is defined in the company, what is casual vacancy? Casual vacancy is not defined. Casual vacancy means any vacancy arising in the office of the auditor after proper appointment. It's 2 types: resignation, other than resignation. Again, two types, government and non-government. Government CAG. So the auditor of the company has resigned. Resigned means dangerous. On 31st December 2020, while financial year of the company ends on 31st March. Resign kate beta beach mein. Discuss as per provisions of the company set how the auditor will be appointed. ये देखो बेटा 94, 2005, 16, 21, 19, 24. So it is not a government company. Which company? ये दे दिए बेटा already देखो. Other than government company. Other than two types casual vacancy. Resignation or other than resignation. Resignation who will appoint beta? BOD. Subsequently must be ratified by the shareholders. A resignation is there. Other than resignation, BOD will appoint shareholders. Approval is not required. I said this is important while giving the lecture also. చెప్పానా అవే వస్తున్నానా ఇంకేం రావు. ఎదుకు బేటా ఐ కెప్ స్టార్ ఆల్సో. క్లియర్ క్వశ్చన్. అపాయింటెడ్ బై BOD, ratified by, appointed by BOD within the 30 days, ratified by BOD, ratified by the shareholder subsequently within the how many months beta? I said the 3 months also important. I said at that time. ये देखो 3 months I kept VBIMP also. Referring to the provisions of the company set regarding the appointment of the auditors, for answer the following. Mr. Kamal is a auditor of XYZ Limited, which is a government company, which is a he has resigned. Who will appoint the auditor by the government company? Resign हुआ तो CAG. While financial year same. What will be your answer if it other than government company? If it is a government company, if it is a government company, if it is a other than government company who will appoint beta? CAG. No further approval is required. Other than government company, resignation, other than resignation filled by BOD, subsequently ratified by the shareholder, filled by BOD, subsequent ratification of members is not required. क्लियर है बेटा. नेक्स्ट सेम क्वेश्चन आ रहा ना यार बेटा. एक क्वेश्चन में सब क्वेश्चन आइडेंटिफाई करना है बेटा. What will be your answer if it is other than government company? The student will read till here only. He will feel that he know everything. He will write. He will come. तो कितना मार्क्स आता है एक्चुअली? 2.5 प्लस नॉर्मल लॉस 2 मार्क्स आता. पूरा लिखे तो कितना आता बेटा? 4.5 आता. आज चीज लिखे तो he will write on one of the answer. One of the answer means 2.5 weightage. उसमें नॉर्मल लॉस 5.5. 2 मार्क्स चाहता. He will come to his home. He will make the correction himself after exam. मैं लिखा 5 out of 5. कितना आता? 2 आता. क्वेश्चन देखो बेटा. How lengthy it is? 15 में आया, 17 में आया, 24 में आया. Stalworth Limited is a listed company having the paid up share capital of 11 crores with turnover. Capital कितना बेटा? Turnover 100 crores. Appointed audit committee. Had appointed an audit committee which recommends the I said rule 3 वो भी आया बोला ना. The audit committee is recommending ANC and associates or firm of auditors having such qualification and experience as required to be appointed as auditor. Audit committee is beta. Audit committee is suggesting whom beta? ANC and associates. The annual general meeting of the company was due on 13 and 23. The BOD disagreed. BOD agreeing beta for ANC? No. Audit committee is recommending the ANC and associates, but the BOD is not agreeing. Not agreeing the ANC. Disagreed with the said recommendation of the audit committee. Refer back it to reconsideration. So they said audit committee. I think ANC is unfit to the audit of our listed company because we are so large. The audit committee was adamant on the appointing the above form of chartered accountants. So they want to appoint the AMC only. Art form, how posh English he is using. I think question was written by madam, not the sir. Because sir will not use that much posh English. You know. So the but AMC is recommending the audit committee is recommending the ANC. But BOD said no, AMCs we don't want. Whom they will recommend to shareholders, but BOD will recommend whom to shareholders? AMC or not? No. BOD will recommend its own recommendation to shareholders, and they will record the Reasons for disagreement. The course of action for the BOD to resolve the above deadlock. Deadlock means issue. What would be your answer if the second question? What would be your answer if the above situation was that filling of casual vacancy order? Casual vacancy who will fill better? BOD. The steps to be taken by board of directors for appointment of auditors in case there was no requirement of audit committee. Question number 3. If audit committee is not there, then what will be the answer? The common questions are there in the single question. If the audit committee is not there, BOD will give recommendation to shareholders. That's it. Happy. Clear? देखो बेटा आंसर लिखो इतना बड़ा आंसर अब पढ़े तो समझ में नहीं आता आपको क्वेश्चन क्लियर है क्वेश्चन शुड एक्सप्लेन वन मोर टाइम आंसर क्लियर है so audit committee is recommending BOD is agreeing that name we will recommend it to shareholders audit committee is recommending BOD don't like BOD refer back to audit committee but audit committee is not agreeing or BOD will give his own recommendation to shareholders they will look at the reasons for disagreement with the audit committee. And in case of casual vacancy, we never bother about audit committee. So BOD will appoint. Last question, one more question is there. What was the last question? If audit committee is not there, no, BOD will give its own recommendation to shareholders. Removal, resignation of the auditor, beta. Removal of the statutory auditors, kata. Removal of the statutory auditors before the expiry of his term. BMO, BRO, GMO, BMO, BRO, up go to the approval of the central government, CG approval plus general meeting plus special resolution. Copy of the SS should be given to ROC. Remember? Board meeting, board resolution. उसके बाद obtain the approval of the CG. After getting the approval of the CG, conduct the general meeting, pass the special resolution. SS should be given to ROC. CG approval should be given to ROC. That's it. देखो बेटा क्वेश्चन आ रहा है बेटा एग्जाम में ये देखो कितना पढ़े तो भी समझ में नहीं आता आपको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन I may spend 2 to 3 minutes to analyze this question but if you spend on your own no आधा घंटा लगता है बेटा at least 15 minutes लगता so अभियोगिक लिमिटेड कहते बेटा which company Abhiyogik Limited having the 1000 members with paid up capital of the 1 crore decided to hold the annual general meeting on the 21st August 22. It received a notice on 2nd July 22. 21 clear days notice is there or not? There? Is there. And from 60 members holding the capital of the 7 lakh in aggregate for resolution to be passed at the AGM appointing the Vedya and Co as the auditors for the financial year 22-23 onwards instead of existing auditor Chapal company. So right now auditors are the Chapal कहते बेटा Chapal है ना so they want to replace Chapal with the Vedya. Abhiram, what is his intention बेटा अभी तक question का intention what he is asking బంగారం అర్థమైందారా ఇది స్పెషల్ నోటీస్ ఫర్ నాట్ రీఅపాయింటింగ్ రిటైరింగ్ ఆడిటర్ హూస్ రిటైరింగ్ ఆడిటర్ Chapal shareholder said we don't want Chapal in the place of Chapal we want Vedya 144 ये देखो कितना बड़ा एग्जाम है So who are the returning auditors beta Chapal they said we don't want Chapal we want the Vedya that is 141 144 140 subsection 4 which was originally appointed for 5 years term and had completed its 4 years term only. Before 4 years can we remove the auditor if you don't like? Yes, in the AGM. I said no beta. This is before AGM at the AGM. Before AGM at the AGM. 140 subsection 4. But the procedure beta company to member 21 clear days notice. Member to company 14 days notice even 3 months also the special notice will contain we don't want the existing auditor we want new auditor yes sir no sir and the special notice is not required on completion of the term of his term. Term is completed, no, 1 year is pending still. So special notice by company to other members 7 days before the meeting. How many days before the meeting? And representation given by auditors against the company and against its removal, we will read it in the AGM. But if it is defamatory in the interest of the company, we can go to NCLT. If NCLT satisfies, we will not read it at the AGM. We will not circulate also. Then clear beta, to give the notice he must have 1% of the voting power. Enta percentage? Such notice of resolution was such notice for resolution was forthwith sent by company to Chapel, which gave his representation in writing. So we will send that special notice to other shareholders and also the auditors, retiring auditor. So we will give his representation. They will hate. They will get angry. We discussed no beta. How much is explained देखो बेटा. Representation read into company along with request for its notification to members of the company, but it was received too late. If it is received too late, now we will read in the general meeting. If it is defamatory in the interest of the company, we will not read. We will go to NCLT. In the context of the aforesaid facts, please answer the following: whether the said notice was given by adequate number of the members within the prescribed limit. 1% ఉండాలి కదా. कितना बेटा? 1%. So how much is share capital here? 1 crore into 1%, 1 lakh. But how many lakhs is having? Most of the cases 10% will be there in the company setup for most of the cases. But here how much percentage? 1%. So total capital? Members, 60 members having the 7 lakhs. That means 7%, which is more than the. Whether notice is given validly? Yes sir, no sir. If you written that 1% in your running notes, note. Have you missing that 1% then? The special notice can be given by members holding 1% of the voting power. See how many times you have read in the exam hall to get the lengthy question. Note what you have written, beta. Note to give the special notice, member should have the member individually or jointly should have the 1% of the voting power. How much voting power? Chalo, sister, madam. Whether the said notice was given by number of members is within the prescribed limit. Yes, 1% is sufficient, but 7%. Whether the company was bound to send it to members such representation made by Chapel, and if it could not have been sent, then in that case, what will be the responsibility of the company? So we will send it to members. If it is not possible to send it to members, if it is received too later, we will read it in the AGM. Done na beta? Maybe around 6 marks, 4 marks he will give. If you answer this one 2 marks, if you give 2 marks, otherwise 3 marks, 3 marks. But to read this question, to understand this question, it will take nearly 10 minutes in the exam hall if you don't read before the exam. Clear? But we discussed the same example in the lecture. Remember, discussion was the same example. I have taken one of the odd form. So they getting angry and answer. See the answer. Here it was started. Run. Yeah. L Limited having the 2000 members. How many members? With the capital of the 1 crore, decided to hold the AGM. Same question. On the 21st August, on 2nd August to 50 members holding the 6 lakh aggregate capital having same notice, but upper wala 1% कम हो गया. That is 1% is sufficient here. देखो 23 में आया 4 मार्क के लिए. ये कब आया बेटा? 22. ये देखो RTP में कब आया? 22. एग्जाम में कब आया बेटा? 23 में आया. That's why we should do the recent MTPs, recent RTPs. Are you able to understand the questions? ABC and Associates. ABC and Associates. A firm of chartered accountants was reappointed as an auditor at the AGM of X Limited held on 13 and 22. However, important. However means kani, to be, aisa, but. However, the board of directors recommended to remove them before the expiry of that. BOD recommended to remove them before the expiry of the term by passing the resolution of the board meeting held on the 31st March 23. Subsequently has given the consideration to the board of directors recommendation. ABC and associates were removed at the general meeting held on 25/5/23 by passing a special resolution without obtaining the approval of the CG. Can they do so? We have to obtain the approval na beta. ये देखो board meeting को board resolution then apply to CG within the 30 days. Within the 30 days of the BR. Then obtain the approval of the CG within the 60 days from the CG approval. Within 60 days from the CG approval, obtain, conduct the general meeting, pass the SR. Whether they taken the approval of the CG here? बोलो valid and valid removal. इतना बड़ा एग्जाम है. Simple crux is the without getting the approval of the central government. If you identify this wording in the question, in that when you are in the stressed tensed already, खत्म 4 मार्क आ गया, 5 मार्क बेटा. Otherwise next attempt. In my this font size is 11 beta. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 to 9 lines are there in my material. Imagine I say material running into 15 lines because that font size will be around 15 16. మన 11 ఉంటుంది font size. Same question ऊपर वाला. Without getting approval of the CG, where they're removing. Valid and valid. Repeat हो रहा बेटा. ABC will become the XYZ. ऊपर twice. Third, fourth, 4 times as it is. State the procedure for following. Explain the relevant provisions of the Companies Act. Removal of the statutory auditors before his term. 5th time. Same question, direct question. KYK. Test your knowledge. 5 times. This procedure. BMO BR application to CG. After getting CG approval within 60 days. GMO and SR. Madam, are you able to understand? What you are understanding? You are not attending the last lecture. Those who are attending is getting confused. Able to understand? Sure? Fine. You are understanding. Great. So how may company auditors be removed before expiry of his term and at the expiry of this term? Is asking 141, 144, 140 subsection 4, 140 subsection 1. 6th time. Exemptor wants to remove the other auditors before the expiry 7th time. Same 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th time, 12th time. 12 times hai beta. Is asking 140 subsection 1, 140 subsection 4. Clear? This one asking 12 times in the exam. I said at the time also this one is very very important. More stars are there for that point comparatively. Among these 3 we have more stars for this thing. I hope. kada star superstar. ये देखो बेटा हमारा फेवरेट कॉन्सेप्ट आ गया बेटा. Disqualifications कम से कम 20 क्वेश्चन रहता based on this concept. Very very easy. जल्दी जल्दी हो जाता because same question will repeat so many number of times. Zimo Limited is incorporated in 1990 in the town of Alwar. वो city का नाम है बेटा. The main business is manufacturing of the high quality bangles. It is in the process of appointing statutory auditors for the financial year 21-22. Advise whether the following persons are qualified to be appointed as auditors. Piyush, a qualified chartered accountant, being an employee. Can he? No. Vinod is a practicing chartered accountant, indebted to company 2 lakhs. कितना इधर डाउट आता 1 lakh का 5 lakh का 1 lakh only. Easy or difficult question actually. If you revise, if you do the summary, आसान बेटा कितना मार्क 2 मार्क की कहता मो हाँ 5 marks सर 5 marks 2.5 हो गया जल्दी जल्दी हो जाता बेटा. देखो बेटा इंडिपेंडेंट कितना बेटा 5 lakhs. Here how much indebted? Can he employee become the auditor? Employee. Clear a question? Next. 3 chartered accountants Robert, Ram, Rohini formed a LLP. Which form? What they forming beta? LLP. Under the LLP Act 2008 in the name of the R and Associates LLP Practice Chartered Accountant SR Limited intends to appoint R and Associates LLP as auditors. Can the body corporate become the auditors? No, but LLP can. So body corporate cannot become auditor other than the LLP. LLP can. Any markulam? 3 markulam. Valid invalid here appointment. Raman, chartered accountant, was appointed as an auditor of Vivitsu Distributors Limited in the AGM of the company held on 2020 August in the in which he accepted the assignment. Later on in November 2020, he joined as a partner in consultancy firm where Mr. Som is also a partner. Som is also working as a finance executive of the same company. Employees partner. Can employees partner become the auditor? समझ में आ रहा क्वेश्चंस? आ रहा नहीं आ रहा? Came to have vacated the office. R, brother of CA Sana, practicing chartered accountant. So who is the practicing chartered accountant? R, Sana, the auditor. Acquire the securities of Hart Limited. Which limited? Is romantic fellow beta. Having the market value of 1,20,000. So brother can have the shares up to max. Relative can have shares only up to 1 lakh. But how much is having beta? Can he become auditor? Sana, Abhirama. I intentionally confusing you. It should be face value, but not. I said so many times at the time also. Face value, market value, face value, market value, face value, market value. पूछना है पूछा? भूल गया नहीं भूल गया? भूल गया? बाबू राम बाबू. State Mr. Sana is qualified. Yes, because face value कितना बेटा? 95. Mr. Ray is a practicing chartered accountant, indebted 6 lakh, more than 5 lakhs. Can he? No. Mr. Kavita, spouse of Kumar, storekeeper. We discussed about this, so nearly 10 minutes we have discussed about this example. Beta, floor factory in charge, loading unloading के लिए है ना बेटा? Sir, no sir. Ray is practicing chartered accountant, indebted to ABC Limited 6 lakh. The directors of ABC proposing to appoint Mr. Ray as auditor. Can he? No, which is more than the 5 lakhs. And Mrs. Kavita, spouse of the Mr. Kumar chartered accountant, she is the storekeeper of the PRC Limited. है ना? The directors of the PRC Limited wants to appoint Kumar. Can he appointed? Yes, because because here wife is not the director, not the KMP. A person relative is wife is relative. Relative should not be director, should not be KMP. कौन है बेटा? Storekeeper है बेटा. 10,000 मिलता daily per annum per month. Yes sir, no sir. Storekeeper is a director, kind of big watchman, kind of, but not a watchman, but a great watchman. She is not a KMP, she is not a director. Exam में डाउट आता. ए auditor का relative है ना, so he cannot be. खत्म. कितना मार्क? 3 marks. कल्लास. हाँ इसको 3 marks. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 6 marks. आ रहा बेटा? If you are observing, each question we are doing in maximum of the 1 minute, reading and understanding. Again, I'm spending some time for explanation, but frankly speaking, 1 minute is sufficient. You can do like this if you are doing the summary. Mr. Shipra, practicing chartered accountant, she holds the shares. He holds anta, not relative. He mail I do. Shares in X Limited. The nominal value only 50,000 rupees. He is also laughing why? But he's having only face value 50. Can he become appointed as auditor? Yes or no? He should not have single share only. Relative can have up to 1 lakh. He holds shares. Shipwright itself is holding the shares kade. समझ में आया बेटा? That limit is 1 lakh limit is for the relative, not for the auditor or his partner. ये कौन है बेटा? शोविक. Crazy names है ना बेटा. Has a business relationship with the Premium Hotels Limited. Which relationship बेटा? Business. The hotel used to provide the services to Mr. Showik frequently on the same price are charged from the other customers. Price is arm's length price. Price is, can he become auditor? Yes. For observing every point was tested in the exam. Maninder, a qualified chartered accountant, holds the securities in the nominal value of 2 lakhs. Can he? No. He's holding shares in the associated company. Can he become? No. Dinesh, chartered accountant, whose son owns Gujarat Limited, sum of 99. అమ్మా గజేంద్ర లిమిటెడ్. నేనేమన్నా? దినేష్ ఇస్ క్వాలిఫైడ్ చార్టర్డ్ అకౌంటెంట్ whose son owes to Gajendra Limited sum of 99. कितना बेटा? लिमिट है कितना? इंडेबिटेड गारंटी बेटा. इट्स नॉट गिविंग एनी गारंटी. गारंटी दिया क्या? नहीं दिया. जस्ट ये देखो, by himself, relative, partner, indebted 5 lakhs or more. Here he said is 99 because once upon a time the limit was 1 lakh. Once upon a time. When the question was asked, Rajendra, a qualified chartered accountant who has been convicted by court in 2005 involving the fraud. 10 years is not expired. 22 में आया ना बेटा? कितने साल एक्सपायर होने बेटा? 10 years. If you're observing हर एक point he's asking बेटा. Prem chartered accountant has been appointed as auditors of A Limited in the AGM held on September 23, in which he accepted the assignment. Subsequently, in January 2024, he joined as a partner in the consultancy firm, where Ajay is also a partner. Mr. Ajay also working as a finance executive. Employees partner. Can he become? No. Tom, a practicing chartered accountant. Tom holds securities. Who is holding securities beta? Tom itself. Can he? No. Face value 1 lakh. Tom related can have, but not Tom. Clear? 5 mark. 2.5. Mr. B and A are partners of ABC Limited. B has taken the personal loan of 4 lakhs from the XYZ subsidiary less than 5 lakhs. Can he? Yes. A's relative C is an outstanding debt of 2 lakhs with the company. 2 lakhs anta. Can he? Yes. Clear beta? Bolo bachcho. Rekha, practicing chartered accountant. Mr. Alok, who is a spouse of Rekha, holding the securities of Charcoal Limited, valued face value 85, market value 75. The directors of Charcoal, who is having the securities beta? Rekha husband, less than 1 lakh. Can he? Can she? Yes. Mr. Puri, practicing CA, debt of 5 lakhs, 7 lakhs to Rai Limited. The directors of Rai Limited considering the appointment. Can he appointed? Miss Komal, real sister of Vivith. Which is real sister? Own sister. Real sister of Vivith, a chartered accountant, holds the position of the CFO. CFO means the KMP. है बेटा? All these things है देखो कितना बड़ा देखो बेटा बार आ रहा. Q, wife of Mr. X, invested in the equity shares of P Limited having the face value of 1 lakh. Can she? Yes, up to 1 lakh allowed. Q, wife of Mr. X, has given the guarantee in relation to loan amount 150. Guarantee amount कितना बेटा? 1 lakh limit है ना? 150. Can he? No. Q, wife of Mr. X, indebted 10 lakhs. Count the zeros properly बेटा. 1 lakh or 10 lakhs समुद्र गजनीलो. Most of the people are already having the spectacles. कितने पर लिमिट कितने डेबिट का? 5 लाख. What is time? 3 minutes is there still. Shaker Limited appointed as Shaker Limited appointed an individual firm. Which firm? Suresh and Co Chartered Accountants as the auditors of the company at the AGM held on 30th September 19. Mrs. Kamla, wife of Mr. Suresh, invested equity shares in the company. Face value 1 lakh. Allowed? Allowed. Exact 1 lakh kata. Exactly 1 lakh allowed? Even 1 lakh not allowed. Here you go. 1 lakh is within the limit. Examined out. Below 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Below 1 lakh? Is it below 1 lakh or 1 lakh and above? Up to 1 lakh allowed. Above 1 lakh not allowed. So, कितना मार्क बेटा? 3-4 marks. हवा में चले जाता. Scanner, that's fine. Above 1 lakh. But क्या है बेटा? The beauty of the exam, let me tell you. If you don't know the answer, happy. You will leave the question, you will go to next question. If you know the answer, fine. Which we will not know generally. We will write. We know 99%, but that 1%, it will kills your time in the exam hall. Is it 1 lakh above or 1 lakh? 1 lakh above or 1 lakh? 1 lakh above or 1 lakh? Khatam. Hava mein chale jata time and money and attempt also. It is kitna beta? Above 1 lakh. You can have up to 1 lakh. 1 lakh ho sakta. Abhiram friend. Jesh Babu. Ara? Kyara? Mr. A. Chartered Accountant has been appointed as auditors of X Limited in the AGM of the company held on 29, in which he accepted the assignment. Subsequently, in January 2020, he joined as a partner in the consultancy firm, where Mr. B also partner. B also working as a CFO. Same question. Is a KMP. Vivek practicing Chartered Accountant holding securities of Data Limited. Face value 1,000 rupees. Allowed? Allowed. No. Vivek relative can have up to 1 lakh. Vivek cannot have 1 share also. I Chartered Accountant has been appointed as an auditor of XY Limited in the AGM of the company held in 28, in which accepting the assignment. Subsequently, in January, he joined the firm where he is a CFO. Same question, CFO. 1,000 rupees. Same question as it is. New limited appointed individual firm Naresh and Company Chartered Accountants as the auditors of the company at the AGM on 30 September 19. Mrs. Rekha, wife of Naresh, invested in the equity shares. Face value of 1 lakh. Is it 1 lakh allowed? Can he continue as auditor? Yes. EF Limited appointed individual firm Naresh and Chartered Accountants. Kamla. Same question, but upper as it is. Ayush, same question as it is. Prakash practicing Chartered Accountant and Mr. Akash Anta, who is relative of Prakash, holding the securities face value of 70k. Allowed? Mr. Ramesh practicing Chartered Accountant indebted to MNP Limited 6 lakhs. Allowed? KVJ spouse of Mr. Kumar Chartered Accountant, storekeeper. Allowed? Storekeeper is not KMP beta. Ram, brother of Sham. Ram, brother of CS Sham, practicing Chartered Accountant. Face value 95. Allowed? Allowed. देखो कितना बड़ा है देखो. Right question, who are disqualified? Ceiling limits कितना बेटा 20. While counting this 20, we should count the OPC, small company, dormant company, and private company having the capital of that 100 is important. Ram and Hanuman and associate Chartered Accountants has been appointed as chartered auditors of Krishna Limited. So Ram and Hanuman are the auditors of the Krishna. Hanuman holding the 100 equity shares. Can they continue? No, because partner should have even single share. Prakash is a member of the ICI, does not hold COP. Can he become a chartered auditor? No. PBS and associates. A firm of chartered accountants having 3 partners, P, B, and S. The firm is already having the 20 audits, which includes 2 branches of the company, which should count them, and 20 minus 2, 18. The firm is offered 3 audits, out of which one is a private company. We should not count private company. है ना? Other 2 are public companies. Can they accept these 2 public companies? They're doing the 20 audits, beta. Out of these 20, 2 are the branch audits. 2 are the actually how many audits they're doing actually 18 only. Right now they're having the 80 stat audits. They're getting 3 audits. Kottaga. Out of these 3, one is private company. We will not count. Public companies are the 2. Can they accept? Analysis करे तो इतना easy है बेटा. Yes. Clear. Directors related to can act as auditor. No. AB and Co internal is a audit firm having the partners A, B, C, Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C. The relative of Mr. B is holding the securities face value 2 lakhs. Allowed? Not allowed. MD of A Limited himself appoints first auditors. Can he? No. Who can appoint? BOD. Same question came recently also. A chartered accountant holding the securities of S Limited. Can he become? No. Even it's 950. You should have 1 share also. N, a member of ICA Institute of Chartered Accountants of England and Wales. Can he become the chartered auditor? No. You must be member of ICAI, India. वो इंग्लैंड का है बेटा. England and Wales, the first accounting body in the world. I say the second largest accounting body. This is the largest accounting body in the world. Institute of Chartered Accountants of England and Wales is the largest accounting body in the world. ICA is the second largest body. Question say beta. Prakash chartered accountant, Akash, same question we discussed already. K. Vijay, spouse of Kumar, chartered accountant, storekeeper. Can she? Can he? Yes. इतना बार आ रहा देखो बेटा. Same question. ये शो कोई पर का example नहीं 6-7 times आया. The board directors of the company have filed a complaint with the ICAI against the statutory auditors for their failing to attend the AGM. Mandatory, yeah? Not mandatory. Clear, huh? We discussed yesterday. Same question. The beauty is same question as it is. Yellow private limited companies engaged in the business of the manufacturing of premium quality toys. Em toys है वे? बोलो तो कुछ toys. They have huge market for their toys all over the India. People love the toys a lot. The company has appointed statutory auditors for the financial year 20 to 23. The engagement letter of the auditors was signed with a clause that fees will be mutually decided. The directors of the company have approached you to seek your advice regarding the provisions relating to remuneration of the auditor. Don't close your eyes and listen. I think you are sleeping. Student will tell, I am meditating and I am listening. No. Isam Pallavi, students, they will meditate. They will close their eyes. They will listen. I think they are sleeping, but he will argue, no, sir, I am not sleeping. I am just closing the eyes. Just closing the eyes, kate beta. Just closing the eyes means fraction of seconds, okay. You are not supposed to close your eyes for 4-5 minutes continuously. The dead question beta. Looking like a theory question, but a dead question. Is asking the total provisions related to remuneration of the auditor. 1, 2, 3, 4 times है बेटा, including January RTP 2025. Jan 2025 ये साल का है बेटा. That question, how to fix the remuneration of the auditor. Next. आ गया मैं आ गया रे. What are the powers of the auditors? Powers of auditors 143, 1, 2, 3. Direct question है ना बेटा. देखो 143 1, 143 2, 143 3, 3. Rights and duties of the auditor. ये directly ये पूरा लिखना. I told you at that time also. He's asking this question directly. बोलो बच्चों. Next, auditor not to provide the certain services, prohibited services. कितना बार आए देखो बेटा. Prohibited services under section 144. The board directors of ABC, the board directors of A Limited requested statutory auditors to accept the assignment for designing and implementation of the financial information system. Can he become the auditor? At that while I'm giving the lecture also I said beta somewhere here. Ego dekho. I kept a VVIMP. I said this point is coming more frequently. If you remember 144. గుర్తుకుందారా నువ్వు రాలే బెటా యువర్ ఆబ్సెంట్ వి విల్ కమ్ ఓన్లీ వన్స్ ఇన్ ఏ వీక్ నా బెటా కెన్ హీ బికమ్ ద ఆడిటర్ బెటా Pallavi is installed in the financial system financial implementation the financial information system that is ISS in the finance department. Can she become the auditor? No. It's the same question. Financial information systems. Can you become the auditor? No. Signing of the audit reports. Signing of the audit report. Who will sign the audit report in case of the proprietary concern of the firm or firm of chartered accountants? And how qualifications will be in the audit report will be dealt in the AGM. So audit report should be signed by the whom beta? Signing signed by the auditor of the company. Other documents also signed by the auditor of the company. Qualifications will be read before the general meeting. I said no, this question will not come, but ek bar aaya. So who will sign the audit report? Person appointed as auditor. The qualifications will be read in the general meeting of the company. Penalty is asking beta. ABC and chartered accountants are chartered auditors of Moon Exports Limited. In an inquiry, it is proved that as one of the partners of the firm has acted in the fraudulent manner and colluded the fraud to its partners. Explain the consequences. Is asking the jointly and several level because there is a collusion is there. With this we have done with the scanner. 83 into come se come 3 times chesko. Nearly 200 questions we did. Around 200 questions we did on this chapter. Done. So remaining part will start in the next class. Have a great time. Enjoy the day. Prepare well. AG signing off. Take care. Still we have 2 minutes time. 2 minutes is there. And you might be thinking that I will not complete this scanner in this lecture. Yeah, great time. Take care.